Thanks for sticking with us here on TV5 News at 9. If you enjoy rock music and discovering new artists, then you're not going to want to miss this music festival coming to Genesee County this weekend. Joining me with more information is organizer Enosh Fee. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lauren.
Of course. So, Enosh, last summer we had you on to talk about a brand new music festival known as the Extreme Tour. Now it's returning for its second year in Flint. What's this all about?
So last year we were contacted by the Extreme Tour. It's just a group of musicians that travel all around the country and actually around the world. And they go, they visit neighborhoods that maybe don't have the luxury of having big events and you know, these kind of things in their neighborhood, and they throw a block party. And we go out, we're going to feed people, we're going to invite people, but it's just a fun time. It's just music, all different types of music and artists, and yeah, and so we got hooked up with them last year, and we're excited to have them back this year.
Awesome. And Enosh, you are the pastor at Echoes of Faith Family Church in Flint. That's where the event will be taking place. Tell me, how did your church become the host for this event?
Well, like I said, it's funny, my last name is Fee, and I have a mutual friend down in Nashville that this guy, Jerry Fee, contacted me, and he's like, hey, we have the same last name. And then apparently they'd been trying to come to the Flint area for a while. They wanted to reach out to the Flint area, but had not been able to make any contacts. And last year we kind of hemmed and hawed. I had less than a month to put it all together. And he said, man, we just feel like we really need to come and do this there. And I said, okay. I surrendered. I said, all right, let's do it. And it ended up just being a life-changing thing for our church, for our community, and especially for my son now. So. And
your son is a drummer. You told me he got involved in the festival last year. He's going to be playing again, right?
Yeah, my son is a great drummer. We have a musical family, obviously, and so he came last year and he started talking to some of the musicians and some of the people and got hooked up, and some of them asked, oh, will you sit in on my set with me? And he did, and then the next week they were down in the Detroit area, and they just asked him, hey, you want to come and sit in with us again? And then come to find out, he got invited to go to Europe now. And yeah, and so he's super excited, and he's going to go play now for the tour as the drummer for the tour in Europe. Yeah, so I'm excited for him. I mean, he's 20 years old and he's getting this experience. So like I said, this has just been a really cool experience for us overall.
Yeah, great opportunity to travel the world doing what he loves. You must be so proud.
Oh, I'm so proud. I mean, I've had my own experiences, and to see him at this age now get his experiences and take advantage of those is just really great as a dad.
That's awesome. Well, we mentioned this music festival is focused on rock music. It's called the Extreme Tour, but tell me about some of the artists and bands people can look forward to.
Yeah, so you know, I mean, there's actually many different styles of music with this festival. I mean, there's rap and rock and kind of everything in between. There's many different artists that come. They come, they set up a stage and lights, and then they do all kinds of contests throughout the day and giveaways, and we have food. And it's just a time to kind of let down your hair, you know. For those of us in this area, Michigan, the Flint area, we especially in Flint, we know how history has been, you know. It hasn't always been kind. And so I grew up on the east side of Flint, where that's where the church is, and we've got some properties around there. And so it's been my commitment since coming back about 4 years ago to really reach out to that neighborhood and to help people and to show people, you know, you're worth something. Flint people are awesome. They're amazing. You know, this whole area, mid-Michigan, and so we're just trying to give something back and do something positive.
And another reason to draw people into Flint, of course.
Right. There's so many great things about Flint, you know, and there's so many people who haven't been to Flint or, you know, the surrounding areas for so long, and they have a mindset of what they think that is. And so we're trying to do something positive and upbeat and professional. You know, that's the thing. This isn't just, you know, our church just throwing something on the weekend. This is literally a group of musicians coming up from Nashville. These are professionals. These are people who are going to put on a show. They're going to be entertaining. And the great thing is as the pastor, I just get to sit back and help. I don't have I don't have to be involved in everything as a musician.
You get to enjoy the show.
Right. Normally I'm playing and stuff, but now I get to just sit back and enjoy it and be with the people. So I appreciate that.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great time. Remind us again how people can attend. Do they have to buy tickets first?
No, there's no tickets. It's an absolutely free concert the whole day. It's 5 to 9 p.m. this coming Sunday on the 29th, and it's at 1502 Jane Avenue, Flint, Michigan, 48506 at Echoes of Faith.
Well, Pastor Fee, thank you again for stopping by. We appreciate it. Sounds like it's going to be a great time. Once again, you can check out the Extreme Tour in Flint this Sunday at 5 p.m. Just head to Echoes of Faith Family Church. Bands and artists will be performing in the lot between Mabel and Olive Avenue. You can also find more information on our website. Just go to the hot link section on WNEM.com.